It's an unbelievable day for the Indiana Fever. Another step for our franchise, again, to make this the best franchise in the world.
The moment the Indiana Fever declared that Caitlin Clark would be the league's best player. Panic in the WNBA in 2025. But let's be honest, athletes like Kelsey Mitchell and Sata Sabali will also gain. Thus, a $78 million investment is not something to be taken lightly.
So the Indiana Fever announced that they're going to open a new practice facility coming up before the 2027 season, but they're going to get their own facility now. And they showed the mock-ups online, and it's as you would expect, right? It's going to be state-of-the-art. It's going to be awesome.
Clark is viewed by the Fever as their future star, and they are willing to risk everything to ensure that she becomes the league's face. Indiana is now stepping up after Clark shown her worth by guiding her team to unheard-of success. To return the favor.
The CEO of Pacer Sports Entertainment, I couldn't be more excited for both our men's and our women's teams to have their own standalone practice facilities. I think it's expanding our campus in a great way. It's providing them everything they need to have the best performance that they can on the court. And I think it's absolutely the right time.
With a $78 million investment, the Fever has been hard at work creating a dynasty. And while players like A.J. Wilson and Angel Ree are constructing a facility while wasting precious time disparaging Clark with nothing to show for it. So sophisticated that at 108,000 square feet, it will give the impression that the rest of the league is trapped in the Stone Age. This location is significantly bigger than any WNBA or even NBA facility. They are also fed up with being disregarded and are ensuring that they can no longer be disregarded.
All of the weight and conditioning equipment. Obviously, we'll have 2 full-size courts. It'll be available 24/7 for them to come and utilize it, but also just the best in recovery, the best in mental health, places for them to be able to also record content, podcasts, and other things that they may have to go off-site and waste time doing things like that. So they can really maximize their time spent focusing on their performance and not on other things.
Beyond infrastructure, the Fever plan includes deliberate actions to surround Clark with. Kelsey Mitchell, an elite Aaliyah Boston performer, is now being pursued by well-known figures like Gabby Williams. Along with Sata Sabali, building a squad that does more than just win is the goal here. IT is in charge. The magnet is Clark. And the Fever is aware of it. They are luring the best players in the league with her presence and this brand new facility. And it's already functioning. IT should frighten the rest of the WNBA. Consider Kelsey Mitchell, who received a Supermax deal of over $250,000 for a year. She is the franchise's 5th player. History to win this honor, and she accomplished it past season by scoring 19.3 points per game and proving that she is not only an outstanding player, but also a vital component of this team's future.
This is going to be the best in class when it comes to a women's professional training facility, and not just the day that it opens. We're going to set this up and think about this as the best in class.
In addition, Sata Sabali left Dallas, and the Fever isn't spending any time trying to get. Sabali's 24-season stats are not to be taken lightly. Any rival squad would be terrified of her and Clark. Averaging 18.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists per contest. Additionally, the Fever has the funds to support its objectives. A cap space of $650,000, more than sufficient to sign Sabali and finish the roster with another seasoned player.
So we finally got the news that we expected to hear all along for Kelsey Mitchell. We finally got the news, and it is that Kelsey Mitchell of the Indiana Fever has received the core designation. Yes, Kelsey Mitchell has been cored by the Indiana.
Gabby Williams is another athlete the Fever are targeting. Her versatility makes her an ideal fit for Indiana's agenda. Seasoned and a demonstrated performer under duress, she can play any part and defend the score in crucial circumstances. Her presence would give the Fever the depth they need to compete at the highest level.
Do you have any ideas of what you might prioritize, or do you plan to stay in Dallas next season?
Yeah, I mean, I've already communicated with Dallas how grateful I am because they've made this a home for me for the past years, and I'm working with them together and finding a next home for me because I've already played my last game in Dallas.
The Indiana Fever's on-court attendance has skyrocketed since Caitlin Clark joined the club. Fourfold, making them the WNBA's most talked about team. Her accurate passing and game-changing vision. It seems like Clark's teammates have gotten better overnight. The playbook is also being rewritten by her collaboration with Aaliyah Boston. For the most powerful teams in WNBA history, Boston has complete control over the paint, but Clark's deadly perimeter. The game compels defenses to disperse widely. You already have an amazing lineup when you have Kelsey Mitchell. Imagine now adding someone like Sata Sabali to create a fantastic combination for the chemistry and scoring defense. It's a dynasty in the making, not just a team.
Quality depth is going to be important. When you have a core three like we have, surrounding them with players who are going to, fill the roles, certainly, first and foremost, who are going to embrace the roles, secondly, and who give us the best opportunities for success by complementing what they do really, really.
Behind the scenes, the Fever's player development coach, Keith Porter, has made it clear that his goal is to turn Caitlin Clark into an unstoppable force. He's not just helping her improve, but also coordinating her domination, whether that is through improving her ball handling techniques, extending her shot range, or preparing her to fend off every defensive move made against her. Porter ensures Clark stays prior to the game by stressing adaptability, which ensures that Clark has a reaction for all opponents.
Try it.
Said there's no reason why Kelsey Mitchell wouldn't want to play with the Fever, and we've basically seen the Fever posting about Kelsey Mitchell everywhere, so it's not like it's something that is unlikely, but it is going to be huge. And at this stage, it's trust the process. It's trust the organization.
But the Fever isn't limited to today. Additionally, it is getting ready for the long haul. Aaliyah. The contract for Caitlin Clark is finalized. Boston's rookie contract is set to expire in 2027, but it will expire in 2028. These dates don't just happen. Instead, they align flawlessly with the team's $78 million facility opening, BY taking these deliberate actions. Now, they are securing their stars and preparing for years of supremacy. Lisa Leslie even gave this high acclaim. As an illustration of how to invest in women, IT is more than just a practicing space, it's a game. Share, and it's designed to help athletes in every manner conceivable, from cutting-edge training and recuperation spaces to mental medical services. In sharp contrast to the conditions at some other teams, a podcast studio and a nail salon. The Fever players will be employed at a state-of-the-art facility. There is more to this than just basketball. It's about creating an environment where gamers may thrive in every aspect of their lives. People are compelled to share their practices. Courts where children are present. Birthday celebrations. It's obvious that the Fever are contesting the. They set a new standard that the rest of the league must match.
Family, everybody's like, "How's Caitlin? How's Caitlin?"
Oh.
The first thing I tell everybody, which is super cool about her, is being so young, right? Being 22, being so young, but also being so mature, right? And it's the weirdest thing because it's almost you forget who she is because of how relaxed and reserved she is as a person. So it's until you go somewhere, you're oh my God, the entire world wants to see you, right?
Until you see
The results of these changes are due to the expenditures put on player facilities and a winning mentality. Go beyond Indiana. Let's examine the potential future appearance of this super team. Every other WNBA team is being forced to reconsider their style of play by the Fever. It's about totally changing the game. The league as a whole is raising the bar as a result of the Fever's activities. Caitlin Clark is running at point. Kelsey Mitchell at shooting guard, Aaliyah Boston in charge of the paint, and Sata Sabali as a versatile forward. If they are successful, they're not merely vying for a title. They possess the talent and want to establish a dynasty. The resources and the idea to make it happen. Not only is that lineup formidable, IT is a historic event. Leadership, they have everything covered. Scoring, defense, and playmaking.
You see MVP Caitlin on the rise, and
absolutely.
I think she's ready for that. She was already top 3-4 in voting last season.
Mm-hmm.
She's right there.
She's right there.
Her influence goes far beyond her on-court achievements. She's generating talk, gaining new fans, and increasing the league's stature as a result of her ability to dominate games and break records. Attendance shows why she is not only a player but also a cultural icon. The Fever's commitment to building a structure around her is not